Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Summary of the Halachot of the New Year, Mitzvot Tluya B'Aaretz, Teruma Maasair, the 6-year cycle, and effects on fruits and vegetables and all that. So in the last 4 shiurim, we discussed some basic topics. Number 1 was Kedushat Haaretz that we have now in Eretz Yisrael from the time of Ezra and on. It is a biblical Kedusha. Shiur number 2, we discussed the fact that the mitzvot themselves, even though the Kedush is there, but a detail that the mitzvot need according to the Rambam and the Ramah is the majority of the Jews. We don't have that yet. Shiur number 3, we spoke about birthdays. Tu B'Shvat is the birthday for fruits, which that will affect when the blossoming begins, and which year will affect whether it goes the first year, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth year. Because the birthday to the fruit is Tu B'Shvat, while the birthday of the other produce is Rosh Hashanah. And that will affect which part of this 6-year cycle is it part of. Shiur number 4, we discussed the 6-year cycle, which is the first year of Teruma Maasair and Teruma Maasair, and that you have all 6 years. That's standard every year. Teruma after the Kohen, Maasair to Levi, Teruma Maasair from the Levi to the Kohen. Then the first, second, fourth, sixth year, that's when we have Maasair Sheni. We bring the produce to Yerushalayim of Demon onto a coin. And then in the third and the sixth, that's when we have Maasair Ani. We give to an Ani, a poor person. So taking all the 4 shiurim and put it together, let's take examples now. In my yard, I have a potato. It's Tafshin Ayin Tet, Tishrei. I take that potato from the ground. I don't care what the history behind it is. The potato was harvested in the Tafshin Ayin Tet, the 4th year of the Shemitah cycle, which is Maasair Sheni. So now it's a Maasair Sheni potato. And any vegetable, it's all I care about. If I pluck it, I take it from the ground in Tafshin Ayin Tet. That's the year of Maasair Sheni. That's all I care about. I go to a shuk somewhere where there's no Tu'udah, no Rabbanut, no one supervising it. I see a potato. So I don't know when it's from, because that could be it's from a few weeks ago. It could be from Tafshin Ayin Chet. I'm not sure. If I could find out, great. If not, I have to say the Nusach, which includes both. If this is from Tafshin Ayin Chet, then I want to do Maasair Ani. If it's Tafshin Ayin Tet, I want to do Maasair Sheni. So that's regarding vegetables. Let's take grains. Tvu'ah is when it reaches a third growth. So I look to see. I have grains in my yard. And actually they're growing quite high. They already reached a third of the growth in Tafshin Ayin Chet a few weeks ago. They reached a third of the growth Tafshin Ayin Chet. So that's Maasair Ani. I look and they're still pretty small. They only reached the third of the growth Tafshin Ayin Tet. That's Onat Masrot, is the third of the growth. So then Tafshin Ayin Tet is when it reached it. Maasair Sheni. Legumes, it's when the seedling is developed to a certain degree according to the poskim. I have to see when that occurred. If Tafshin Ayin Chet, it's Maasair Ani. Tafshin Ayin Tet, Maasair Sheni. And that all revolves around Tafshin Ayin Chet, Tafshin Ayin Tet, Rosh Hashanah, Tishrei. The 3 categories of vegetables, Tvu'ah grains, Kidneyot legumes are all revolving around Tishrei. The 4th category, fruits, depend on Tu B'Shvat. So the Tu B'Shvat year, let's say this past year, we had Tu B'Shvat, Shvat, Tafshin Ayin Chet, a few months ago. Any tree where the Smadar, the Achanata, the blossoming occurred in Tafshin Ayin Chet, Tu B'Shvat, going all the way to Tafshin Ayin Tet, Tu B'Shvat, the year of the fruit revolves around Tu B'Shvat. I need to know when the Chanatah occurred for that, when the blossomings first occurred. This is according to most Shitot. The Rambam says differently. He says, oh, not Masrot, but that's the Rambam Shita. Everyone else says it goes by the Chanatah of the fruit, and therefore I have a fruit tree. So wait, the Chanatah already was months and months ago. I'm picking the fruit now. Chanukah was months ago. I have to find out whether the Chanatah blossoming was before Tu B'Shvat and actually was in Tafshin Ayin Zayin, or was it in Tu B'Shvat Tafshin Ayin Chet? But if I'm picking any fruit, it's not going to be Tafshin Ayin Tet fruit now. At this point in the year, it's going to be from previous year or years, and that will affect whether it was Maasair Ani from the third year or Maasair Sheni from the second year. So that's my criteria for assessing vegetables. It goes by when I pick it. Whichever year I pick it, that's what it is. Maasair Sheni, Maasair Ani. And the Teruah goes by the Onat Masrot, as does the legumes, Kinyo, and those three are all to go by the Tishrei, what year I take it, Tafshin Chet, etc. Only fruit goes by Tu B'Shvat, Tu B'Shvat Hagli Lanot, where the criteria is when, based on what Tu B'Shvat did the Chanatah, the blossoms, first appear, and that's how I have to determine it. So anyone involved in Chaklaud, someone has their own garden, or taking from a friend's garden, or going to buy things from a shuk without a hashgacha, must really be well versed in all of these halachot.